Eddie, with 8 minutes to go, did you think the game's gone?
No. Thought we played with tremendous spirit in the first half. I thought New Zealand was superb in the first half. I can't recall a New Zealand side playing as well as they did in the first half. Aggressive, sharp around the ruck, good attacking kicks, and we just had to hang in there. You know, we hung in there, and then started the second half. We were able to put some pressure back on them. And the first 20 minutes of the second half, I thought we were the dominant team, but it didn't convert to any points. And then all of a sudden, you know, someone blows some magic dust and the passes start to click, the lines are a bit sharper. Thought our finishers came on and really improved the game we wanted to play. And sometimes that happens. Like Mako came on and ran some really good lines in the centre of the field that enabled us to attack with a bit straighter on the outside. So the game changes. So it's a really important game for us that we played with such spirit.
Yeah, how much heart do you take from that fight back, personally?
No, it's a good moment for the team. You know, there's a lot of guys out there, or a few of the guys out there playing in key positions, playing their first test against New Zealand, and sometimes that can be a daunting experience because they go after you. You know, they would have had certain names of players. We know the All Blacks target 3 or 4 players, and they go after them, and you've got to be able to handle that baptism of fire. And sometimes you don't, but you've got to learn from it, and the next time they play, they'll be even better.
How big an impact can that result have on confidence and belief as well as you look towards the World Cup?
Oh, well, I think for us, you know, we're building a team that's got to be able to play in a number of different ways, and that was the great thing about that last little bit. You know, that's some of the things we've been working on, being able to play a much more aggressive attacking game, and we were able to do that. And just the role of the 23, like, just so important for us, that the 23 wins the game.
Ian Foster said he was surprised you guys kicked the ball out at the end. What was your take on that?
It's always up to the players, mate. Yeah, I trust their decision making. I'm not on the field. I don't have access to them, so I just trust their decision.
Do you back it then? Do you agree with it?
Oh, well, as I said, I trust their decision.
Anything else?
Eddie, it was a big game for so many different reasons today. Ian Foster was saying that they probably would have been very happy with the first 70 and happy with the last 10. Is it the other way around for you, or is that too far off?
Well, I thought second half we played really well. You know, the only thing we didn't do in the first 20 minutes was convert the pressure we had to points. But I thought we played really well, and I thought that put us in a position to win the game. You know, we're disappointed we didn't win the game, but a draw's a draw. And the dominance they had in the first half, we could have fell away, mate. You know, it could have been, you've seen better teams than us fall away against the All Blacks and get beaten by 40 or 50 points. You know, I've coached teams that have done that. When you get absolutely pulverised by them, like we were in the first half, and you don't stay in the fight, you can get blown away even more. And we stayed in the fight, which I think the leadership of the team was outstanding. You know, Owen did a great job in his 100th cap with Genge and Jack Noel. And then the other significant thing was the support of the crowd. The crowd was absolutely fantastic, you know, which definitely lifted the players. So we're grateful to the 81,641 that were there. I don't know what happened to the other 349.
They missed a good game.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'll be kicking themselves, and we hope there's 82,000 there next week, complete, because it's going to be a hell of a game next week.
Owen, at the end when you scored, when you drew level, was that then you spoke to Marcus about what you were going to do when you received the kick-off, and whether you were going to go for it or whether you were going to kick it out?
Yeah, well, we just wanted to see where we were at off the ruck. If we got go forward and we got on the front foot, then and we had an opportunity, we wanted to take it. If not, we wanted to make a good decision. So I think that's what was done.
It looks as if you were hobbling a little bit for the last 20-30 minutes on that. What was, were you carrying a little leg injury there?
Yeah, I just got a knock in the first half and it was all right. It was just a bit stiff coming out in the second half.
But when Zaidi Bribben's off-light passes still that, it's pretty special.
No, it was a good pass that, yeah. No, it was an outstanding pass, yeah. So, and I think the belief shown by the team in that second half was outstanding. I felt like we was always in the game, even though it probably didn't reflect it, especially on the scoreboard in that first half. And as Eddie said, I think some other teams, even better teams, like he said, would have dropped off, and it didn't feel like we was going to. And then in the second half, we knocked on the door for a good 20 minutes at the start of it, and didn't quite get the points back that we thought we would. But we stayed at it and had proper belief today, and I'm proud of the team for that.
And just a word on Will Stewart's role in the last 10 minutes, and somebody prop scoring 2 tries against the All Blacks off the bench.
Yeah, he's got a special session on Monday, how to score a try. Like, I've never seen a bloke try to put the ball between his legs and score a try. Like, it's the most unusual technique. But yeah, no, he, like, considering we thought he wasn't going to play until the Six Nations. You know, he had a serious knee injury, hasn't played for 6 weeks. I thought his effort, and again, you know, just going on top of what Sinclair did in the first 40 minutes, we got a great 80 minutes out of that position.
Just looking ahead to South Africa, where do you need to improve? By how much?
Well, it's going to be a different game again. You know, South Africa played a little bit differently against Italy and played a little bit differently against France, but I think they'll go back to Springbok rugby against us. We know they've targeted this as the important game of their tour. You know, they don't like getting beaten, and so we'll expect a big physical contest. Obviously, set piece, we were disappointed we didn't get an advantage today, and probably shaded by the All Blacks in that area. So, you know, we'll need to do some good work on our set piece and just tidy a few things up for next Saturday.
Got any injuries from
Well, JVP, I think bone went through his finger, something like that. But he's a tough young bloke, so he should be okay.
Just on him, obviously, the pass early on is just one of those things that can happen, isn't it? But at times he looked like he struggled, but he didn't let that start affect him, did he? He just got on.
Brilliant young player, mate. Brilliant young player. That is one of the best games for him. You know, where things don't go well, you got to battle through. That's when they learn a lot. And I thought, you know, for our two young halves, JVP and Marcus, that's the best 40 I've seen Marcus play in Test rugby. Aggressive, decisive, wanted to own the game. Not as an individual, but part of the team. I thought that was a big step forward for the young man.
Owen, you're nodding. Sounds like you think the same as Eddie in terms of both of those guys.
Yeah, I agree. JVP didn't look flustered after he made the mistakes. I think there's loads of young lads that come into Test rugby and go into a big game like today and make a mistake and just don't want to make another mistake. He wasn't like that, and I thought Marcus was brilliant. I thought he was lively. I thought he was at it the whole game. And when the opportunities came, he was ready for them.
I think combined with that was Owen's fantastic leadership. Yeah, 100 tests, third highest point scorer in the game. Led the team, kept the composure of the team, and when there was a chance to put down the foot, we did it. And unfortunately, he doesn't seem to get the credit he deserves. So maybe today you can be kind, find some kindness in your heart, give him some credit. You might even make him smile when he picks up the paper tomorrow. Just try to find a bit of kindness, boys, in your heart.
What was it like for you, Owen, today?
No, well, it's a special game anyway. You know, the lads said a few things last night, which was really nice. Not as boss was saying, not used to it, so felt a bit awkward. But yeah, no, it's special. I don't want to downplay it. I'm not taking it for granted. But there was a job to do this week, and a big game, and the most exciting thing for me was about the performance of the lads, and you know, it was a special game, and you know, I'm glad I was part of it.